Yeah, just think about it, it's hard when a bitch is sitting in them colored stars not to love me. I pop bubbly and champagne in the range, I turn a crew into a campaign, and plus I do the damn thing. I'm hot topic and nail hair and salon. I think they rather hear the gossip like Beyonce to Solange. But I like when hoes carry on, knowing damn well if they see me in real life, they'll be on a plane with the carry on. In a Sunday split banana with the cherry on. Me, blowing they birds like I was Larry.
Greeks carved statues out of an ideal. But if we continue to worship perfection, we'll always feel inadequate. Deadlines don't move. Why waste precious time tracking down a process server? ABC Legal handles service of process nationwide for any type of case. Real-time service updates and daily recaps keep you effortlessly informed. That means no surprises, no searching for qualified servers, and more time for what matters most, supporting your firm and clients. Stay ahead of everything that comes across your desk with ABC Legal.
And maybe I can get you everything. And maybe we come away. Something free and nothing that we gotta pay. I'm thinking about it, me, you and other things. Think about covering your eyes and it's not a friend. And I'm gonna pull up on your song when I'm trying to say. Put it just like a pop, it's trying to hit. Trying to pull up G5 on that body thing. I hit it Instagram live on my fucking bank. I might just spend like 25 for the fucking things. And tell them I'm another fuck, cause we running things. Hey, maybe we come away.
Buffalo wins by a field goal.
You check the forecast?
I finally tried the Elite Movement bracelets from Iristore, and honestly, they work. With the Iristore Elite, yo man, boom-ha! Boom-ha! Yo, I'm Yovan Booha. I'm the reporter for Booha's Block. Welcome to another post-game reaction. Just got in right before midnight after an 8 p.m. local time tip. I can only imagine for those on the East Coast. This is the real late night game. Game did not start until 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. Apologies for going a little bit later than I anticipated for the start of this, but we got it ready. Had to get my SeatGeek ad ready to go. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the late night gang. The Lakers beat the LA Clippers 135-118 for their fifth straight win. They improved to 13-4. They are back to number 2 in the West, technically tied with the Denver Nuggets, but they have the tiebreaker due to being in the lead in the Pacific Division right now. And they also clinched West Group B in the NBA Cup, guaranteeing a spot in the quarterfinals, so they will advance out of group play into the elimination round and potentially have a rematch with the Oklahoma City Thunder, or maybe an early look at the Denver Nuggets. The fourth team, like those right now are the 3 teams favored to win each of the 3 groups in the West. And then we're not quite sure yet who the wild card is going to be. It's going to depend on record and point differential and several different factors that will play out here over the course of the rest of the week. But the Lakers are guaranteed a spot in the quarterfinals, which means they will either be hosting another game or have, go on the road for another game. And based on their point differential, that they are looking like they're in a pretty good spot to potentially host the game. But we'll see how things play out over the rest of the week. But we have a lot to touch on tonight's show. Before we get into it, you guys know the drill. For those watching on YouTube, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on channel notifications, and like and comment on this video. For those listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or podcast platform of choice, please be sure to follow, download, and leave a 5-star review. It's officially midnight. It's officially Wednesday morning. So again, shout out to the late night gang. Let's get into it. So, overarching thought for me from tonight's game is the Big 3 blueprint. And what I mean by that is I thought we saw a notable step in the right direction from the Big 3 of Luka, LeBron, and Austin. And not just in the numbers, because the numbers are what they are. The Lakers had some regression to the mean with their three-point shooting. Luka and Austin were just talking about coming off the Utah game that neither one of them could hit a three-pointer. And both had lost their shots respectively, and they entered this game shooting just over 31% each on threes. Luka goes 7 for 12. Austin goes 2 for 4. LeBron goes 2 for 5. He had entered the game just 2 for 7 on threes this season. So none of the Big 3 had been shooting the ball well, and they all had a more normal shooting performance for them, respectively. So they were due for some regression to the mean. But like putting that aside, I just thought the way that the Lakers attacked this game and the pace of it in terms of each guy getting their own shift or getting their segment of the game to dominate and to exert their will. So it has to start with Luka. 43 points, 9 rebounds, and 13 assists. He had 24 points in the first quarter, which was a season high for him, and just ripped the heart out of the Clippers. It was wild that, like, typically when Luka has that type of quarter, the Lakers are at least leading or sometimes even up by like double figures. The Lakers were actually down by 1 because the defense was so bad in that first quarter. They also were making some bets against the Clippers' shaky shooters or non-shooters, and they lost most of them early, and then that started to go in the Lakers' favor in the second half to a degree, more so in the fourth quarter. But Luka Luka has a long-standing blood feud with the Clippers, where it's the team he averages the most points per game against for his career. They beat him twice in the playoffs, his first 2 playoff series. So there's been bad blood since the beginning of the decade, but you do not want bad blood with Luka Doncic, because he he just goes Super Saiyan and just eviscerates you. And I mean, it's very reminiscent of, remember the Lakers had a couple of games against the Clippers last year with Luka, and he had a similar monster first quarter, similar, high 30s, low 40s type performance. And he's, that one was, he's telling the Clippers to play up more on the pick and roll. He had similar moments drawing with their bench in the first quarter and throughout the game, which also culminated in that Chris Dunn altercation. But Luka just loves playing against the Clippers, and if you're a Clippers fan, it's tough when you see number 77 on the opposing side, because I saw some tweets of Clippers fans rightfully crashing out because of just Luka. He's the best player in the world, maybe the best player of all time, but when he faces the Clippers. But 14 of 28 shooting for Luka, 7 of 12, but he sets the tone early, has 24 in the first quarter, 32 at halftime, and only scores 11 points in the second half. But he didn't need to, because, the Lakers have Austin Reeves and LeBron James. And Austin Reeves, a cool 31 points on 11 of 16 shooting, 2 for 4 on 3, 7 of 7 at the free throw line. And Austin had, if my quick math is correct, he had 18 in the fourth quarter. So he entered with a relatively quiet performance through the first 3 quarters, but was actually leading the group in rebounding with 8. So he was making an impact in that regard, but only 13 points for Austin through the first 3 quarters. Then he just explodes for 12 points in the first few minutes of the fourth, helps the Lakers. Lakers are really weird. I'm not even going to get into the refereeing. As you guys know, I like to stay out of that stuff, but an oddly officiated game where both teams had multiple plays they wanted to challenge. There's a couple of challenges that the Clippers had that went against the Lakers, and just an oddly officiated game. I will leave it at that. But so, some weird stuff happened at the end of the third, but the Lakers end up going to the fourth with a little bit of a lead, and then Austin 5 for 7 in the quarter, and then all 7 of his free throws were in the fourth as well. So he iced the game, and that's been a trend for him this season. Of course, most notably with the Minnesota game. But Austin's been leading this group in scoring in the fourth quarter and has had several notable fourth quarter performances this season. Just continued that, and that was part of the difference. More later. And then LeBron, 25 points, 9 to 15 shooting, 5 for 6 at the free throw line, which 6 free throws for LeBron is 15, 17 for Austin or Luka. That's a lot of free throws for LeBron based on his whistle sometimes. But 25 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. And I thought it started to, the Lakers just got into a really nice flow, particularly with the Austin Luka two-man game in those shifts, beginning of second quarter and beginning of fourth quarter. And those two just have a chemistry and a synergy and an element of continuity going back now multiple seasons, Austin's entire career, where those two have just had this telepathy out there and this connection where the highlight of the game, there's several, but to me it was that backdoor cut from Austin where LeBron hits the pass, finds it right in the pocket, splits 2 defenders, and Austin in one motion grabs that and goes up with it. Really tough finish from him, incredible pass from LeBron, and that to me, we've talked about what the second unit groupings could look like, and I thought we started to finally see some connection with those two again, kind of rekindling that connection, but then also just with like they really won those second unit minutes, and I thought those were a couple of big stretches. The first few minutes of the second, first few minutes of the fourth, those two stretches might have been the difference in the game. But LeBron getting downhill, still working back in terms of his conditioning. I thought it was better tonight. Still working back in terms of his speed and his burst, and that's just something we don't yet know if he's going to ever fully get back or what that's going to look like. Just, it's not been as quick as he was last season, but it's been 3 games, so I want to obviously give him grace. But especially in that third quarter, that was more so LeBron's segment, and that was a stretch where the game started to get, like, first the Lakers extended it to 10, and LeBron hits that jumper to give them a 10-point lead, and the Clippers roar back, and they go on a big run. And they get it to within.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Hornets have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Kings. This is the NBA playoffs.
Y'all are supposed to get ran over. I don't even know if I'm sorry. I was starting to feel like but nah. Y'all are supposed to get ran off.
One question on everyone's mind.
Gotta get y'all niggas the fuck up out of here. Y'all even understand?
Right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Johnson, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. And for Charlotte, Devin Booker out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Unseld in at the 4-man spot. You look at the Kings, they're down 3-1 in this series. Things not looking good for them. But hey, anything can happen. Would you be foolish to count this team out? I mean, the firepower and mentality is still there. They will need to
not connecting the laws, but I just think, this was like a major step in the right direction in terms of how those three look together. I think the next step in the evolution and the process with them is going to be unlocking more 3-man actions, more Luka LeBron. And I think they've tried to run some 3-man stack or 3-man horns or whatever, and it still has not quite looked where it needs to be. It's not as sharp as it should be, but that's okay because it's been 3 games and LeBron's still working himself back. He talked about this Utah stretch being essentially a training camp for him. So through that lens, this would be like the beginning of the season for LeBron, like, you know, opening night or second game or whatever. So we need to give him some time. We need to give this group some time to gel and continue to unlock different wrinkles within the offense. But when Luka's starting games like this, and this is how this is the ideal version of Luka, he scores somewhere between 12 and 18 points, and maybe 20 if it's the right night, and then just continues to build off of that. And the defense, also, like you saw, they were trying to switch, they were trying to throw different mix of them. Eventually got to the point where they just had to sell out, especially with that step back three falling. And when they sell out, you see now with LeBron and Austin in the form of
this game. This game.
Also Jackson. I thought Jackson, his numbers didn't really pop from
all actions for my boy. I'm sorry, everybody.
She also had a highlight.
All actions for my boy.
Drawing a technical foul there, and thing for Luka. Luka said it's fine.
Melo better step his hands up.
Looking at the 3 assists and opportunities out of that. Like, that's what you want to see. And you guys don't want to make too much of single game plus minus, but the Lakers were plus 21 in Jackson's 30 minutes, which was a team high mark. And they looked just really difficult to defend. Jackson was out there putting pressure on the rim and also making plays. So I just think like this is a really important step for LA, a building block. That this is like the first game, LeBron's first game back, he was not quite himself offensively. I still don't think he's quite himself, but he's working his way back there. Second game was a bit of a nightmare offensively. LA had some really good stretches and flashes in that game, but they tricked it away, or nearly tricked it away in the fourth quarter, and not quite the same level of offense we saw in that first game or tonight. Tonight was the culmination of what I think they've been trying to build toward, and there's still so much meat left in that they can pick at and improve with. So I think for where they're at right now, you take the win. It was a commanding win, won by 17. Gonna improve their point differential, improve the net rating. But I think in terms of like each guy having their moment, and it just feels very natural. It wasn't like we need to get LeBron going, so we're gonna go to him right here. We need to get Austin going. He's had a quiet first 3 quarters. It felt very natural. They were out there playing basketball. They were reacting to what the defense was giving them. Who had certain mismatches. They were spamming. They targeted Chris Paul basically off the floor, where it was where's Chris Paul was getting the action. They were trying to get against him in the post, but they're also trying to attack him off of the dribble. And I thought it was a masterful performance from the big three. It's kind of nuts to think that they combined for 99 points on 34 and 59 shooting. And I still think the ceiling's even higher. I still think, I mean, I would not be surprised if we see a game in the future where all 3 have 30 plus, or 3 would have like 35 plus. I think that's in play with this trio. It's a special trio. You could have Skip Bayless tweeting that this is the best backcourt of all time, the best backcourt trio. Skip Bayless is tweeting something positive about LeBron. You know, there's something's going right or wrong, I guess. But I mean, that was the biggest thing for me tonight. Like, we'll touch on the defense in a second. Certainly, the second half, some really good defense moments, but even in that second quarter, positive, a lot of positives to the role players. It was really that's the foundation we're coming off of this. What that looked like and what it can continue to grow into, I think is really, really encouraging for where the Lakers are at. Notable performers, already touched on Luka, already touched on Austin, already touched on LeBron. So I mentioned Jackson, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal and a block. So 30 minutes with DeAndre Ayton out. So going back to last season, there's a lot of games Jackson played 15, 16, 18, maybe 20 minutes. And getting the 30-minute shifts tonight, I thought was a sample of approval from JJ and a sign of Jackson's growth and trusting him defensively out there against the Clippers team.
All right, Chef, I got you, bro. I got you, Chef.
Full firepower. And
Gotta make sure you listen to score dog though.
Harden, Kawhi, and Zubac is a really good offensive trio. So Jackson, I thought played his own for the most part.
He's going to gather the
A
troops
really
and
nice
talk it
block,
over.
a really nice goal head. That was. I thought we were going to walk it first with him. We players built up, but just some really nice minutes from Jackson. Really 13 points, really rebounds, 6 to 9 shooting. Continues to be really valuable safety valve. You know, in terms of if the play breaks down and you're shooting the ball to Rui, you have confidence he's going to hit the open three. He's going to attack the closeout, hit the one dribble, pull up midi. Continues to be a positive on the offensive end.
Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Stephen Curry, number one.
I believe both challenges ended up being fouls on Marcus Smart, and it was directly Smart interactions or like collisions.
I think Curry got to
They both go against Smart.
And
He
it's the
doesn't have to get 3 fouls in 20 minutes. Like,
Backs up a three.
See how easy
he
it
hit a big three, they were lowering him.
It's fast.
What he has to do is tonight.
If the meeting was off,
I also had a couple of nice finishes in the paint.
It was too fast.
One was like
Too slick.
off the rebound, just tip to him, wide open, lays it up. But he also got nice back cut to the layup. So this came in, did his job offensively, but then especially did his job defensively. I thought he was taking on part inside, also some possessions against Kawhi, and he was pressuring the ball, he was being disruptive, he was making them uncomfortable. It was a situation they were clearly trying to get Marcus switched off of the primary player out there that he was guarding. So
he picks up just one from the line that time.
So I thought this was one of Marcus's better defensive performances, and like another playoff-like atmosphere, playoff-like situation where he excelled. It looked like he cleared lungs out there. Maxi Kleba, I thought like it was solid in his minutes, and he continues to have a lot of utility defensively with his versatility of switching on smaller players. And he's just a really smart positional defender with his hips, his angles, the way he contests, the way he is consistently boxing out. Like he just does a lot of little things that don't show up in the box score. You saw some limitations offensively, especially with their switching. They were okay with switching a guard or perimeter guy onto Maxi and just living with it. So he had that one. Once upon a time, Gorilla was broke, living a myth.
I knew she looked different too. Her ass was crazy.
Got money. She looked like this.
What a run they've
I
had.
just now I'm gonna make fun of you every time I walk out the door.
Well, we're deep into the
Every
playoffs.
time I go, let me go out and make fun of you.
Games is pretty incredible. They've played
But today,
fantastic
Gorilla
team basketball.
looks more like this. Now she got an NBA boyfriend.
That is insane, bro. She looks way too nasty. Like she looks way too pretty, like nasty pretty.
Outside Curry.
Investigating.
Bro, I'm like, bro, what's up? What happened to Gorilla, bro?
So
Different. She don't look like, bro. Is that even Gorilla, bro?
investigating.
We'll get right back to the action.
Bro, that was like a mask, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Different.
Yeah.
It all started when Gorilla had this
I ain't
particular
gonna hold you. That don't look like Gorilla,
plastic
bro.
surgery a few months ago. And
Like, she don't look like Gorilla.
And y'all, we can tell that she got a nose job. And she came out and
Let's
said,
get you
Eddie,
back onto the court
that we
for
are,
more of this
you can
pivotal
feel
Game
and it's,
5.
when I tell y'all the nose is
And
so,
look at how the offensive
It is-
approach has been going
y'all,
so
it's
far
like
for
this.
Charlotte.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range.
I mean,
pulling
damn, you
apart the
can't
defense
please
and racking up the points, too.
everybody.
And
But hold
another
on,
thing, they
again,
found
some
the
people
open
think that
man.
she
Really playing
looks
unselfish basketball,
completely
moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
They've got Cunningham. Also,
How did
Russell
it come
Westbrook
to
out there.
this particular
And it's
Gorilla
Abdul-Jabbar
is going
in at the
viral
five,
on the
roaming
internet
the
because
paint.
she looks
So that's the
completely
group out there.
unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable.
This photo right here, to this picture of Gorilla.
What was this?
It looks like two completely different.
Oh, that don't look like Gorilla. That's not Gorilla, Charlie.
Chop, you were just broke.
Kings trail by
I see this
4.
all the time with celebrities because they get
Oh, that is not Gorilla, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all, I thought that was makeup and all this shit. That's somebody else. I'm telling y'all, that is somebody else, bro. That is not Gorilla.
I was dealing with this.
Damn, that is crazy.
Because
They got rid of Gorilla like this.
in my
She did
honest
shit.
opinion, a majority female audience, I would assume a black female audience. And of course, she was already lighter skinned.
and now she has, you know, some work done. But the question is, who is she trying to look good for?
Defensively, this guy has been upping his game.
I mean, she already has Brandon Ingram. You know, she has a large female audience. So what is the pressure of, you know, this surgery? Because right now she looks, I would say, really updated and completely different than before. And that's for right now, while she is still young. But again, the person said that, hey, she could become unrecognizable. And we've already seen somebody have
that is
such an experience.
Now, I do not think that Vivica Fox is ugly. However, this looks more. Besides all the Botox, they put too much Botox in the forehead, so it's spreading the forehead, but it doesn't stretch your skin out when you do Botox. And when it dissolves, the skin gets thick. It's kind of like losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight, and the skin starts sagging, so they put more Botox in so the face gets bigger and bigger.
Even though Vivica Fox didn't get a rhinoplasty surgery, to my knowledge, she did get some things done. One was a Botox injection, and then we also saw the BBL. Now, that is always been very, very beautiful. Second Botox.
She looks like a normal 50-plus-year-old. BBL will go off.
Both teams will make
It don't match the
substitutions,
legs,
and this is
but
his first trip to the line
who is
tonight.
that?
You know, Shaq is a nice double threat. And
Vivica Fox was so ashamed of what she looked like. She actually went to the eye to change her appearance. And it got so bad that people started making fun of Vivica Fox.
Just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Damn, she looks like Tyler Perry.
Still without a bucket.
What the fuck? That is Tyler Perry.
Because
that is a, oh my god. Yo, what are they doing out here? They're switching bodies and shit or something, bro. These niggas is twins.
Women of black women.
I'm on house with all them niggas. Off rip.
Women that for you to look beautiful, regardless of if you're light skinned or dark skinned, you must undergo significant facial features. We have seen this with a bunch of artists. Meg Thee Stallion, we've seen it with Nicki Minaj, we've seen it with Cardi B, and now we're seeing it with Gorilla. Now, at first it would be a colorism argument, but we've seen that all of these four women, different skin tones, are from different parts of the black diaspora, and they're changing their jawline, they have adjustments to their eye areas, you know.
He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool. So now a timeout called by Doug Christian. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Okay, so we got to talk about Kingdom Martin Nick Young again, man. Something like they got into it again. I would and I would like to highlight that in today's video. But before I do that, let me break this thing down for you guys to explain the reason why Kingdom Martin and Nick Young got into it live on Blizzard Media. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know about the new beat between Draymond Green and Kingdom Martin. So Draymond Green has said this about Kingdom Martin in his podcast.
I stand on what I believe in. What I believe in is like, I supported that guy, so I'm not just going to jump off the wall and touch him or do respond and digging these back and forth because of the respect and love that I have for him as a kid. Man, the shots just keep coming. Man, it's like, man. And again, I just don't know how you can continue to shoot at me and get angry at you. Like, one offside? Make no mistake about it. You're on the offside. Be that. People can say that wrong. So it's like, be that. You're a one-time offside.
Curry's checked
But you must admit, like, to be a player.
Let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason.
A single all-defensive second team? It's kind of not achievable.
When Kingdom Martin caught wind of what Draymond Green said, he went in a 23-minute rant.
Dennis Rodman, Chris Webb, Martin Stunning, Chris Bunch, Rasheed Brooks, Robinson, Willie Green, Antoine Davis, Zach Lane, Rose Boozer, David West, Daniel, Sean Kemp, Barry Coleman, Griffith Robinson, Danny Manning, Barry Johnson, Ben Baker,
and he's good on the second.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw.
Al Johnson, David Johnson, and Tim Thomas, Antoine Walker, Lamar Odom, Jason McCoy, Old Stewart, all real side.
Now here's Irving.
Here's
Holmgren.
Joseph,
Anthony grabs the board.
Tom Chang, Steve McCoy,
Here's Moncrief. He's covered by Holmgren. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Booker
If I stop
surveying
playing basketball today, my career was better.
Hastings, the pass to Holmgren.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of
Martin lost a couple of NBA finals. He got the
timing, exquisite.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs.
Yeah, so
he takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
The Kings making a switch here.
That's what I was talking about earlier. That's the list I'm talking. That's all. He ain't doing nobody 13. That's it.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Shot clock at 6.
Ain't nobody hitting 104 there. And ain't nobody took him out the air. Ain't nobody hit him. Ain't nobody stepped on his chest. Ain't nobody did anything. He
makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Shoots over Curry. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night. Charlotte trailing. Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Baylor. Outside Johnson. Inside Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well. You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Curry buries the triple.
Off a pass, Steph Curry.
Okay, 80% off of comfortably. You guys have been honest, but they just seem a little too expensive right now, like $108. They're on sale, $36, and there's not so many different colors and collections to choose from. Plus, it's also a brand that supports mental health, so when you put one of these on, you literally feel like you are wrapped in a blanket. So what you do, pick your size, pick your selection, pick your color, different.
Here's Johnson.
Going back and forth, live and
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. Yeah, 10 for 10 on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very contested ball game. For the spectacular. And you know, guys, it's always a tough catch on the line.
You better sit the fuck out of here, stupid ass nigga.
Have to be careful.
You got that ring. And you the reason you ain't got that. You the reason you ain't got that. You got more rings than everybody in your draft. You got more than everybody in your draft. Man, don't mind. Just stand on the ground.
Whether this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing for the rim.
Let's keep it real.
The young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That ball is back down. That was too much.
He got a top 5 point guard win. He won. He got the
And you could have up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
I'm just saying, have you ever been in the competition? Have you why you want to do it, dog? Have you know they came together? Have you know they got me? Have you know they got me?
Rising from the depths, 40,000 points from Oklahoma
State.
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. On hostile ground, facing elimination. Their backs against the wall. Playoff survival on the line. Shaq, like the way I built up the tension, huh?
You're getting me nervous, CJ. You're getting me nervous. I'm not even playing out there.
Yeah, don't worry, big fella. It's all fun and games right now.
Video games, even. Did I say that out loud? Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Is that a Draymond Green jersey? Is that a Draymond Green?
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Boy, you gotta like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance. And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
What the fire. One thing I want to show you, Kingdom Martin, only shot in the fence. Thank you guys who tries to attack Nick Young about his NBA championship is this. I know you guys don't understand what it means to win an NBA championship. So in an NBA championship, you have your guys who has to deliver. Me, Steph, and Clay, we had to deliver. And then you have all your guys who like players. What I like to call them is swing players. As opposed to role players, I like to call them swing players. Your job is to swing one series. And so when you go look at our championship run that Nick Young was a part of, Nick Young was the swing player in the Houston series. Game 6 and 7, Nick Young was one of the primary defenders on James Harden. Nick Young hit big threes. He swung the series for us. Guess what? Job done. When you talk about winning a championship, he swung the series. What the New Jersey Nets needed Kenyon Martin to do. They needed you to swing the series, but you couldn't swing the series, so y'all lost. Y'all got smacked.
Yeah. So you saying that me, he comparing me and you, right? No, they said I was supposed to do what you did, swing a series, right? How can, so when the lead score is supposed to swing the series? I'm asking. Is that what he means? Based on his criteria, I don't think you fit the criteria to swing. So what the fuck is this clown talking about here, man?
Well, yeah, that's Kenyon Martin and Nick Young getting into a lot in Girls Arena, man. And yeah, you know, Kenyon Martin is passionate about his career, passionate about now going at Draymond Green. You know, he was taking a little shots here and there about calling Draymond Green, saying he's not, you know, a tough guy, saying he picks his battles and stuff like that. But in Kenyon Martin's defense, he have also defended Draymond Green on many occasions, right? So with that being said, guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you made this far in the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Get in the comment section down below. Catch you guys on the next one. We out, guys. Peace.
Charlotte's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Taking a look at the Kings.
You know, beating up on the LA Clippers will always feel great, but this one especially felt good. The Lakers hitting the 3-3 cup tonight. Moving to a perfect 3-0 cup record. Beating the LA Clippers, who previously had a 2-0 NBA cup record. The Lakers sitting in first place in the NBA cup group. Again, being a perfect 3-0, having a plus 36-point differential. The only undefeated team left in the group. Finishing up with their matchup with the Dallas Mavericks later this week. But at this point, they're in a great spot in the NBA Cup and in the overall standings too. Sitting only behind the OKC Thunder. now sitting at a 13-4 record, second place in the Western Conference, and having yet to break that goal tonight. And between the three of Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves, dropping 90+ tonight, Luka having 43, 9 13, that's nearly a 40-point triple-double. Always throwing one stat short of it, whether it be the rebound or the assist, but great game for Luka, by far his best 3-point shooting night of the entire season, knocking down 4 of 5 3-point shots in the first quarter of one tonight, ending with 7 on 12 total attempts, 58.3% from beyond the arc. Not only that, but their entire team finally shooting well from the 3-point line. Obviously, primarily from Luka Doncic, him knocking down 7 of their 13 3-point shots tonight. Helped the entire team go 13 of 29 from beyond the arc, 44.8%, which is pretty good for a team that's fairly shooting 33%. Both of us great game for us tonight, dropping 31 points as their third option, quote unquote, 31, 9 and 3, not to mention on 11 of 16 shooting, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. And then LeBron chipping in 25 points and 6 rebounds and 6 assists to go with it. So not too bad for their big three. And not only that, but apart from the first quarter, I thought they did a really good job on defense tonight, especially on Ivica's Zubats. You know, no DeAndre Ayton tonight, and even without him, holding Zubats only 10 points, 10 rebounds, and shooting 5 of 12 from the field. Initiating a few double teams on him. Whenever he got the ball in the low post, they often would collapse on him and force him to give it up, which even led to a turnover for him. On top of that, they played pretty good defense to both Harden and Kawhi Leonard tonight too. You know, believe it or not, the best offensive player and most efficient player for the Clippers tonight happened to be Chris Dunn. That kind of being a result of everyone else being covered well on the court and him kind of being the only one that they would give up points to. I thought it was a good defensive game for them. Again, apart from the early first quarter where they weren't quite locked in yet. After that point, I thought the defense was pretty good for them. Offensively, they were lead tonight.
Prostate exams are outdated, and here's why nobody talks about it. Do this tonight before going to bed, and see if you can sleep through the night without getting up even once,
And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason.
Welcome back to Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by your Florida dealers. We make Lucy Alec alongside the two Tar Heels, the Hall of Famer Big Game Expert, three-time champ himself, Danny Green, Trudell, and of course Peter handling things downtown. Lakers make it 5 in a row. They beat the Clippers by 17, 135-18. Guys, biggest note obviously, as they just discussed on the broadcast, are undefeated in group play, which means they advance to the knockout round next week. Stay undefeated in West Group B. Look, big game. Lakers Clippers speaks for itself. You got the Egyptian at the end, which is over 3 to play. Look at that. Chris Dunn. The cup intensity to it, as we all know. We talked about it downtown with Peter. Role players getting frustrated. They did their job tonight. Of course, the big three, they led their way. 99 of the Lakers, 135 points combined between the three of them. A good, solid win.
Yeah.
He's got 14.
And
another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. You know, defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
From deep. Hastings misses.
You know, I think the other team that
Anthony with a bucket. And it's a 3-point Sacramento lead.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists. Playing as one unit out there.
You know, just kind of seeing what's needed and getting the job done. Of course, we talk about Austin Reeves all the time, but just getting connected, they answered the bell.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Kings.
Made their charge, and they took care of business in the third, fourth quarter. And here we are, talking about the big three.
Yeah, the big three was big three tonight. The new generation would say. They played really well. I think they shot from 3 very well. That was something they had been struggling in the past few games before. And during the season, that was their weakness. And you hear that guys like Marcus Smart knocking that dude, but also Ron put up his 3 in transition. Moved it 5 for 5 to start the game. Austin looked like he had a quiet night. Then that fourth quarter, in the second half, he exploded. He got a little angry because they didn't call that goal tank. So yeah, the different guys exploded different moments that gave him a boost. But ultimately, they got the transition Brown more like himself. They got outmaneuvered and they got uncontested shots to play with a high IQ play from this readout.
We'll talk about Austin in a minute because you did have your eye on all night long. He had 2 points in the first quarter. He went 29 over the final 3.
I was a little disappointed in my shot, my hot shot in that first second. I was still looking at 2025.
Another day, another virtual.
You also said the one at 30 seconds. He had 40.
Outside Johnson.
1:36 left in the third quarter.
Because beginning you mentioned it. He said the crowd seems to have gotten a little bit his 25 points in the first quarter alone was the most points in a quarter by a Laker since Kobe in 07. Just his ability to get off on the right foot. 43, 13, and 9. He was a rebound shy of a triple-double. The game he had shot, we talked about it. 5-22 in the last couple of games from 3 tonight. 7.
Make you think twice about shooting it.
Pregame show, man, he was out there, messing around shooting threes, and I was like, what's going on?
Also, how about the energy level?
And it was good out there. People were just, they coming around and shit.
Timeout called by Gus. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys.
He's an entertainer, and he's just unguardable. But you don't know what he's going to do. You don't want to foul him. You don't want to get up too close. You don't want to back up. He freezes you, and he knocks down his three. He's hitting it. He missed a two. He made his three in the beginning of the game, but I just think this should have this area have this. This pedigree, down like that.
When you shoot from three like that, you know it's going to be a long night. I mean, we talked about before the game, his averages against the Clippers, 35, 9, and 9. He somehow, for some reason, comes alive. And against, these are great defenders. And Kawhi Leonard ain't no slouch. Chris Dunn ain't no slouch. These guys, Nick Batum aren't this. But they don't want to foul him. And he got three going. Again, like the game said, he's unstoppable. And tonight he just came out with a heater. And it kind of made the game, the basket good for him, and the game loose for everybody else.
Sorry, they're third most in the industry at 35 and at least 10 guns. It's a still 40-point game on the season, but that wasn't all over brought to the table tonight. What about Martinez with Chris Dunn reaction in case we're just doing against the Knicks? Right? A little spicy. But nonetheless, this is
a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Complaining that he's
Anthony's got 6 here in the
quarter. Not a clean box out play. Andre Jackson Hayes stepped up for his teammate, covered for him, protected him, one more way, not by himself. So that was a good moment for them collectively to show that we're not going to change for myself when we're coming in.
We love when this happens. It's like everything's giving the truth, and we're waiting on the which we will, and the evidence, but instead, just keeping
Especially from three, and in the second half when you see from your teammates and it's up for a quarter.
Luke, kind of two questions. Was the court that the other interviews from the course that you played
11 seconds left in the third quarter.
Specifically this time?
Screen by Griffin.
I don't know.
And he's going for the
It's just new
U-tip.
court, so it's kind of tough and it's some games to
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far.
Really, we're spending a lot of time
They
talking
lead
about
by
what it could
2.
look like when
Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
each other become momentum. So
Look at your averages against the Clippers are like your career high. What is it about the Clippers that brings out, I guess, your best?
I don't know. I think we just spent a lot of time.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better. Served them up. Tasty room service got it right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. He didn't say, but I think his first experience has been playing against Block or Paul Jordan, maybe Pat Bev, much of that taste. He ain't doing the playoffs, but every time he sees that game, he likes it.
You said 35.9 for average?
That's what it is. Probably no higher now. 43 so
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up.
The player account from TS, that question was as if he did not know anything to do with it. Trying to figure it out by this player.
Baylor.
Just bench celebrations. Got hold down the foul after the lead.
Charlotte leading by 4.
Able to pick guys up.
Here's Hastings.
You're right.
Lets it go from deep.
Not saying you have to do it. You're not saying you
for 11 on the night.
They've had a
It's
hard time
typically
shutting down the
guys
shot.
showing
They're not
their
making
cards,
their
showing
own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Johnson.
So
Oh, there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him.
Players are kind of reusing LeBron's caliber and how well they play together. What did you see from that pool tonight, and how you feel like that helps in the stretch up when you put them on?
And Johnson drops him
Tonight
low.
was a great
Two-part equation.
game
You
for
have to
all
be
three of
aggressive
those
enough to get
guys.
to the line, then talented enough
You
to
know,
signal.
Luka getting
Hastings with the
going
bucket.
early, establishing
Hastings has got
himself.
19 points.
And they keep on
We should
figuring out
look
ways
at
to force the
being
rock
very
inside.
efficient in that first half.
Pretty clear. It's
Looking at
smash
onslaught that Luka
basketball.
had.
Pound that thing
Knowing
inside.
that there's going to be adjustments made, knowing that there's going to be that stretch where he's off the
He's not
floor.
about to start showing
Those
mercy
guys,
now.
I thought
Guys,
that
when you're
move to
this
start
hot,
the fourth quarter,
it's
and
elementary.
Jackson,
Let it fly.
was
Keep
up there.
staying at it.
That
And Doug
execution
Christie
offensively
has
was
called a
high
timeout.
level.
He clearly wants to
Jackson
talk it over
made
and make sure everyone is
multiple
focused.
pocket decisions against the blitz. Every type of read you can make, rim, corner, from the cut, slot, like he was able to read. So it just a high level game.
We look at especially concerned about the fourth half with us, not aesthetically, but functionality-wise. We thought that it was leading to him slipping, other players slipping. Did you get any of that feedback throughout the game? And let's say I think you'll be playing on the court on Friday, and then potentially hosting a game here on that court. What can be done between now and those aspects?
Yeah, I noticed the guys were slipping, but I also noticed that guys were falling prior to that. So I don't know if the court, sometimes courts just don't dry well when there's compensation on it. I wish I had the right grip in the court without sweating right now from dodgeball, but I don't. Otherwise I'd use it. But yeah, we'll take a look at it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. You can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen to, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Moncrief. And the shot's good.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. Close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You guys need someone who gets advanced in the game. But you do guarantee your players guarantee themselves a certain amount of money in the cross field. Brothers, as a broadcaster, pretty serious coach now. How has your experience with the NBA with this tournament evolved or changed in terms of what
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
I really enjoyed it. Heavy broadcaster.
Here's Baylor.
Talking about it.
Banked it in off the glass.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance. Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Here's Issel. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Johnson inside. Booker defending. And that one's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact.
Coaches do get to split a share. I think the head coach might get a full share.
Game. You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The three, Booker.
Big three production on that night tonight. Luka Doncic again, move outside. Big 1 3-point triple-double on St. Reeves. It felt quiet at first, but it finished strong, 31-9. We saw OBJ 25, 6, and 6. Again, what's the question most about what we're seeing from them? I mean, this is just the third game back for LeBron, but as a
I think I'd go to Mutombo in the post every
They're
trip.
building for Luka to have a stop like he did. It's mostly looked at. And then to kind of evolve that into like LeBron coming in, kind of doing his thing, and doing it well. And then Reed's not hot at the beginning, and then able to produce like he did. I mean, that's a nice, that might be an trio of ingredients to throw into a team.
Oh, I thought LeBron was gonna mess up I thought LeBron was gonna mess it up.
On both ends, really. And so I just love that we haven't had that in a long time. And we have, Cody Shaq and some guys that are older. We've always had three players, but these three are like extremely special in the way that they are carrying this team in the production that they're getting when they need it. People sit down and monitor this. LeBron's out on Reed's. And Reed, they all get to the free throw line. It's just a high octane trio that they have.
For sure. I think the most impressive thing to me is they haven't missed a beat. Everybody questioned, can LeBron James fit in? What is the chemistry going to look like, with all three of them? And they look like they did just last year when Luka traded. Like, I didn't think it was going to work, but they worked it out pretty fine. And the fact that they can allow Luka to just beat him and those other two guys still figure out ways to get theirs and also empower their teammates, I think that's the most impressive thing to me. So Luka starting off, he's the engine, he's had a snake, but they're getting us 40 points a game. Ron Austin still looking like they're, playing passive, but affecting the game so many other ways, and still ending up with 20 or 30 points. That's very impressive. That's like LeBron's able to do that, being the backseat player, which we have never seen yet, and being adaptable and being a chameleon. Another impressive game.
We're not doing it anymore. We didn't get enough. We didn't get enough certificates.
He's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any
LeBron,
higher.
before we kind of get into post the game, that last post game show, we kind of mentioned first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Jokingly, that we got asked, to be taken out. How was the game this game? It looked like you felt very healthy. So, we did play out the game. Today was another testament to that. So, great win for us. They shot 57% from the field, 45% from three. These three guys combined for 9 points. The rest of the team, a lot of contribution, but it's looking for you guys. We showed the ball moving well. So, we got it going early, on set the tone, but we're going to be offensively, and then we just follow that trend. Let's keep that focus through there. We think defensively, best type of that. I just said, defensively, more offensively, we got to defend, we got to get multiple stops in the road. We offensively, defensively, we're going to straight away. We show this in the floor. I've seen the injury Austin was such a big game.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Sacramento.
Johnson makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to
if you were trying to guard your team, I mean that. I think that's so good.
Okay, it has questions, man. And Tyler Clark.
Shoot for that.
What's up, my master? Get out, man.
So, right. You guys just want to see a team successful and just try to I was just trying to show them good in front of talking about
first free throw is good.
It's important. We have much responsibility as far as obviously they're getting here. Myself to make sure everybody else says good. Make sure we get our guys and guys good offense for the stuff. That's who's trying to do
And Johnson drops them both.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Here's Hastings. 1:10 left in the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. Let's see if it continues to work out. You know what?
Definitely, I know we appreciate it. Jackson is big guy.
Now here's Hastings.
So, it's not
here's Hastings. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Sacramento now. 7-point differential. Johnson. nails it.
This is where you see the magic in Irvin Johnson, an incredible performer in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
We understand that guys will make shots. It's the NBA. Can't be deterred on our game plan. Maybe our game plan going into the game. We start playing 48.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're trailing by 7.
That is our aspiration. It's a long-term goal, but right now we have 2 years left.
Three seconds left to play in the fourth. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, you could feel the
Getting also with 18,9 3 games for LBJ. Starting round 1. It's not taking a long time.
Not at all. 3 games means that some days off. You complained about having those days off, but I think they have. The rest help. He looks like he's in good rhythm. Again, the group looks good. So for him to be integrated with the group after missing a month and a half, going to play this type of basketball is very much a plus. And he's shown that he's realizing the greatest to lace him up because he's adaptable. You can adjust and give the teammates whether it's a quarterback, defensive anchor, offensive playbook, or floor zone. You do all those things, and also he's still scored about 41 years old. So, the reason why he's special.
So he goes 2 for 2
in the last few years, though, he was playing anywhere from 35 to 38, 40 minutes sometimes. So.
Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And the Charlotte Hornets are your new NBA champions. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yes. The best Daddy, you scored that, right, Daddy? You scored that, right? W shot. Daddy, that's a W shot, right, Daddy? Please? Right, Daddy? That's a W. Daddy, so give me a discount on what? Huh? Yeah, yeah. Stacy or something. Oh, lucky. Daddy, what's this? Daddy, what is this on Roblox? Daddy, what's this on Roblox? Yes. Oh, now I'm a blue one. I'm a oh, oh, same. Yeah.
Plumbers will never tell you this trick, and once you see it, you'll understand why. Plumbers will.
Ice glasses. I know I need. Canvas glasses.
Can I help you about that glass?
I'm good at this, right, Daddy?
You're
Oh no. Wait one. Hey, boy, the bathroom here by shooting. Yeah, you scared?
hot. It's hot.
Oh, I almost got it. Daddy, I almost got it.
Jackson's totally going to win the AFC now. These teams are garbage. They're garbage. Chiefs beat nobody. All season they beat garbage. Ravens garbage. The Bills are losing to the Ravens in the first round. Lamar Jackson's going to be 4-5 in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson when he beats the Buffalo Bills in the wild card. That's what Lamar Jackson is going to do. The Bills are hot garbage. They're a pile of shit. This is what they are. They lost at Houston. They lost at Miami. They're pretty garbage on the road, aren't they? They're pretty garbage on the road, right? Please tell me they are. They've lost every game. Well, they lost to the Patriots at home, but yeah, they're pretty garbage. I keep telling you about this loser failure of a team, the Buffalo Bills. Every year I'm right about the Buffalo Bills. Let's say if they play beyond the wild card round, then yeah, Allen's going to fall to them from the Ravens. Should they meet in the divisional round? The guy's garbage. He's full of crap. That's what he is. Doesn't win against the Chiefs. Doesn't win beyond the wild card round. Just being an outright bum in the postseason is who Josh Allen is. He's one of the most overrated, overhyped quarterbacks in the history of football. Quite frankly, it's time to stop talking about this stat pattern. Josh Allen. He's going to fall to 7-7. I still like the Bucs to win the NFC for Super Bowl 61.
Come on now. Pick it up.
The Buccaneers does equal 77. We fall 7-7. 14
boy, let me
LA is 14. The Bills are going to win the Super Bowl when they win Super Bowl 61 at LA. That's where they're in the Super Bowl. Los Angeles again is the mantra of Josh Allen. The Bills are hot garbage. They're not winning anything again this year as I correctly predicted. And if Josh Allen is 7-7 in the playoffs, then basically I can see him becoming 11-7 when he wins the championship next year. He could win the Super Bowl in the 18th playoff game in Bills in his playoff career as a member of the Bills. Bills does equal 18, so Allen could win the AFC number 17 in his 17th playoff game and then win the Super Bowl in his 18th playoff game is what's going to happen for the underachieving, sorry excuse, perennially underachieving, hot garbage, piece of trash, Buffalo Bills team is
Wait, bro, come on, man.
Seniors are furious because they didn't know about the new Social Security increase they were supposed to receive last week. I always thought if there really was a Social Security increase, wouldn't they just give it to me automatically? Turns out they don't. You have to call in to claim it. I just got mine approved yesterday, and so did 2 other people in my family. If you're 65 or older, there's an increase worth thousands per person that you can apply for right now. They rolled this out because the rising cost of living are crushing people our age, and thousands of seniors across the country are applying for their increase just this past week alone.
My boy.
You can use this increase for things like rent, gas, and groceries. This is not a loan, so you don't pay anything back. And the best part is that it won't affect any of your existing benefits. I've already used my increase to stock up on groceries and take care of bills.
Bro, shut your goofy ass out, shorty. Oh, bro, this is weeks of works right here, bro. I got videos from start to finish. Every series.
They're losing to Lamar Jackson.
Oh, over here.
You lose to Lamar.
Oh, wow.
He's going down to Lamar. 25 touchdowns.
I really just won a championship.
Ravens
That's crazy.
25. This team is a joke. They're underachieving. Perpetual disaster.
Right, bro, I had to go through LeBron. and Jordan in that first series. Oh my God, them niggas was going. Them niggas was taking turns. But we got through them niggas. Curry going down.
It's the wild card. This is what they are.
Why? Damn, that thing's hot.
86. Their last wild card game was against the Broncos.
This probably was like kind of hard to see, maybe.
You guys are finished. You'll get a home game in the wild card at that expensive stadium because, and then you'll NFL will rig it for Buffalo to be hosting the AFC Championship game in the new stadium. They'll be a number 2 seed. They'll win at home in the wild card. They could be just like the Eagles. They had 3 home playoff games last year. The Eagles. The Bills are 100% going to be a wild card team. 44 playoff games, and then it's Allen that takes over. Okay? Enough with the garbage Buffalo Bills. They are garbage. They are trash. They are not worth talking about anymore this season. They are, as far as I can tell, utterly worthless. They'll win the Super Bowl in their 48th playoff game in team history at the stadium of the Rams. You know, the LA Rams, I think the first championship was in 1948. I think that's what's the significance of the LA Rams. If I'm not mistaken, 44 previous playoff games for the Bills entering next year. Yes, they're hot dogs. It's time to stop talking about this garbage team. I knew your team would fail. I knew you only won the Super Bowl. Your regular season game is a Super Bowl. You guys absolutely suck. I'm so glad I never predicted you fucking bums to win a fucking Super Bowl. Bum in the National Football League. Hot garbage, Buffalo Bills. Hot garbage. Fireball, California. Inglewood, California. Both equal the same country. Inglewood. Josh Allen is born at Fireball. His playoff record will be 7-7. When that worthless bum loses against the Ravens, Inglewood 50, Super Bowl location, Fireball 50. Yes, he's a bum. It is all about the LA. 14 previous playoff games, then we'll get to 18. The Bills will be 1-4 this season. Stop talking about the pathetic loser bum this year in the postseason. He'll be 8-9 in the divisional round when he wins next year. And people will be the fucking sheep that they are and be fucking sheep. 8-9 divisional round.
None.
Next year,
0.
is in LA. And obviously, he's done being a fucking bum. Daddy. This is the Bills divisional record. Bills Conference Championship record. 5-4. They do it like Bills and Inglewood, California, in abbreviations. Worthless losers. Bills win next year as an NFL for the cards for quite some time right now. Bills are trash. It just got easier for the Ravens. The Chiefs, they know that. Facts. It's what I really talking about. Losing, failing, underachieving, bunch of hot garbage,
Buffalo, fucking worthless.
It's more. That look at you.
I never ever predicted the Bills ever to win a playoff game against Kansas City during these past 7 years. That is how pathetic they truly are in every sense of the imagination.
Always just dances look like me. They look like me. D, catch you down. D. They're not giving it. I'm your clicker.
Most records against teams currently in the playoff spot. Chiefs. That will change when the Ravens obviously are in the playoff spot. But they are garbage as well.
Who do we have on our roster?
The government is banning this $39 electric lighter next month, and this is your last shot to get the original high-powered version. There's a new next-gen electric lighter out there, and it's the most brutal one you'll ever own. So here's the bad news. In just a few weeks,
yeah, thank God we got Curry still. So run this shit back. I ain't gonna hit design. That means we got everybody. We got
just down like this beast does right now. The current version called Bazaar is unlike anything you've ever witnessed. That's because it doesn't burn butane, propane, or any gas at all. Instead, it unleashes pure ion pulse technology, generating an 1800-degree plasma inferno, savage enough to slice through metal in seconds. It's 100% electric.
Tyrese, we still got everybody. Devin Book, we still got Deep Book. Like, I'm good. Still good. Steph Curry, as long as I got Curry, yeah. Curry, Jabbar, Booker, I'm good.
Big retailers like Amazon and Walmart already refuse to carry it because of how insane it is. And now regulators are stepping in to do it even further. This current batch is the last time it will ever be sold in full power and performance. Once the downgrade hits, regulators will force changes.
So, we already got Curry.
Meaning less heat.
Giannis don't got no offers.
So while this monster is still on the market,
we got Jabbar though.
To snap one before the restrictions crush it. This thing is built with military-grade armor, so it's going to outlast you. Perfect for camping, hiking, hunting, or even just torching the grill in the backyard. No more.
We got Deep Book though. Do we really need Kobe's 98 though? I'm not gonna lose it.
It's eco-friendly too. No toxic gases, no refills, no poison chemicals. You just juice it with a simple USB cable. One charge powers up to 300 blazes, and it's locked and loaded again in less than 2 hours.
Let's just go whatever.
This is the final batch of the original Bazaar.
Let's go 3 years.
The version you'll be able to buy will be neutered, and it'll cost more. That's why
I don't know if I'm gonna sign this nigga that long.
But you gotta
the MJ.
You'll never see this again. So
let's see.
For the castrated version, when you can get the original.
I don't shoot go MJ.
Grab yours at 50%
that alone.
Forever.
Let's see. Honest. Hey,
If you live in a North Carolina zip code and have zero
KD, 23 KD.
I was an insurance agent for 30 years, and what I'm about to tell you can save you up to 80% on your auto insurance. Here's what the industry doesn't want you to know. North Carolina drivers
I'll do that. I'll definitely do that.
The country.
We lost Westbrook. That's who I didn't see on my roster.
80% to the same coverage.
Leave him alone, boy. Leave him alone, sire.
I thought
25 on PG.
You can lower your rates now. Keep overcharging you. My neighbor Jessica, controlled perfect record, was paying $180 a month for 15 years. I told her
93.
She found the same coverage for $72. I'm sorry. You can fill out the form through my official website. After 30 years in insurance, here's the truth. You're being overcharged. But they won't call you with a better rate. Why would they? You're already paying too much, and their shareholders love it. I quietly tell my favorite clients, be proactive. Go through my service and get what you deserve. When you click below, you'll reach my website where you just fill out an application. It takes about 5 minutes. It'll ask you for your zip code, about your vehicle, and some other information.
I can't believe this nigga ain't got no offers. Why not?
North Carolina drivers with zero.
I'm giving Giannis an offer. Fuck out of here. We're gonna give this nigga the max. Hey, y'all crazy? I think I got one more offer. How many offers? Stop. Hey. If you don't mess up the stuff, if y'all doing the right stuff, don't mess it up, Saya.
Can amplify your savings.
The walk button and stuff. Not just pressing
I need a shooting guard.
Shooting guard?
So you gotta offer.
He's 6 foot.
Damn, I used all my offers. Fuck. Can't take it back.
He's tall, right? He's tall, right? He's taller than me when I grew up, right?
Right now, you can take advantage of this opportunity.
And I'm gonna be 6'2".
Those rates disappear. I've seen this cycle for 30 years.
Oh, Katie agreed.
You see, how tall are you?
5'11".
That helped me. This
Katie agreed.
Predicting the NFC and AFC championship games, beginning with the AFC championship game. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens and
damn, this is hard because I love Katie.
The Colts.
That's a game. I don't care.
Championship victory on the road. They beat the Ravens in Oakland. They
Get up off me,
beat
bro.
the Patriots at Foxborough, and now they're going to beat Indianapolis. So the Colts are going to lose their 19th playoff game to Lamar Jackson. Jackson is going to 19. Baltimore Street fans for the Colts leading Baltimore for Indianapolis.
That's creepy, right?
The Ravens beat the Colts in the wild card round.
That's creepy, right?
Season en route to winning the championship in 2012-2013. So
why you slapping for?
The Colts 24-9 season. This is kind of Indianapolis. Sense for the Ravens to be.
I don't know. No, he didn't. He just got on like 15 minutes ago.
Admittedly, but let's see if the Ravens play the Colts in the divisional round and Daniel equals 45. So at the bare minimum, they're losing against Lamar Jackson. What it happens?
Bye, bro.
I'm not quite so sure just yet.
That's good.
Everybody waving
maybe
niggas.
Tim Harbaugh, former player of the Colts. Maybe the Colts play Los Angeles. Maybe they do. They could
Magic
play
trade
Los
Chris
Angeles.
Paul. Nuggets trade Sharif. Oh, can I do some trades too right now? We just lost my player. So we got to get busy.
Danny Jones, 18 days after his birthday, Lamar Jackson.
Let's go.
The AFC Championship game is
all that crap.
Ravens is 25. Indy is 25. The Ravens are going to
I did the ball. I just hit the ball. Jackson 118, Lamar Jackson. I just took the ball and I win. That's new. What? No, you don't put anything. You have to wait. Number 8 with the 8th win over the Trader former team from Baltimore. I just win. Him in the AFC Championship. Daddy, I win.
Why you not on the computer?
To the AFC Championship, 20 wins.
Why you at why? Why you outside your opponent for?
Look at it. They get the 20.
I always don't full job. Look at it. Right? You better lose and get off too.
Championship game, 20 playoff games, Indians 20, and then a 21st win in the playoffs for the Ravens with 18 to win the conference.
All right, hey, y'all making way too much noise, and y'all about to get out, bro.
So they're 18 and 14 in Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, good. Get a phone or something and relax.
32 playoff games.
Can I make trades and shit, man?
35.
It says, who that fat ass Brian Windhorse? Oh no, that's not Brian. That's Ben Gulliver. Who the hell is Ben Gulliver? Giannis Antetokounmpo has been reported to agree to terms on a 4-year, $223.86 million contract to join the Charlotte fucking Hornets. Nigga, you know what the fuck is popping in my city? When I see this shit, you know it's popping, baby. How I'm living, how I'm rocking, how I'm rolling, how I'm going. Hey, When you see me, acknowledge me, nigga. Johnny Manziel. His LeBron agent has informed me that he intends to sign with the Los Angeles Clippers. Fruit ass snick. Who's this? Who's this? Kevin Garnett will join the Warriors, nigga. Oh shit, niggas is leaving. Niggas is out, huh? Kevin Garnett, I just knocked you out the playoffs. I just knocked you out the playoffs. You and that weak ass team you had. You and KD and them. Get the fuck out of here, man. Now you switching to Golden State shit. Johnny Manziel. Who else? Who else? Hornets secure the services of Kevin Durant with the 4-year. Huh? I got him too? No way. No way. No way I got both these niggas. I tried to sign. Hold on, bro. I tried to sign both of them. But, bro, did I sign both of them? Ain't no way. Hornets secured the services of Kevin Durant with a 4-year, $260 million contract. Signing won't be final until the end of the. Okay. So it might not go through because I already signed Giannis. I picked between the two and I chose Giannis just because that's my nigga. Kevin Durant cool, but that's my nigga. Spurs lock up KD with the reported 3-year, 120. Okay, but it was 2 KDs. So which one? See, now that's not the one I was on. Yeah, see, I got the young KD. Yo, what y'all doing all that clicking this for, man? It was you! It was you!
Aren't you doing people on your team?
Nah, nigga, I just want to stop, little girl. Come holla at me. Come holla at me right fast.
Why are you doing this?
All right, keep cool with all that loud stuff. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Let's go. Let's go. Look at the right now. You go back. Let's go. What you did there, huh? What you did? Huh? Why you doing all that extra?
You lost that year.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Too loud. My video back on. Shh. I don't care if you Jelani or not right now. Get up out of here.
I see your light stream.
All right, get up out of here, little girl.
Jelani,
watch the
Daddy, I almost win.
Good job, buddy.
No people. Daddy, I'm glad to.
Girl.
So what are you doing?
Huh?
So what are you doing? I class with someone.
All right, so let's get popped. All right, you too loud or y'all about to get out. Do you understand? Understand? Because it's mainly you, little girl. Little bonehead, man. You got my fucks.
Daniel Jones in the AFC champion with the chance to make it.
What?
Absolutely complete.
Get some of that. Okay.
You're on the computer.
Daniel Jones, the third is going to
Stop doing that.
18 and 14, so the Ravens' 36th playoff game is for their first Super Bowl appearance.
All right. Let her drink. All right, yeah. I don't even make no trades, bro. I already told her she could drink. Take some right fast. Hurry up a little bit, because I told her she could drink.
Vikings is 37. Jackson does equal.
Come here. Come holler at me.
37.
Come here. Come holler at me, nigga. Come holler at me.
Equals 75. This is going to lead up to Lamar Jackson being 7.
What? You trying to do what? You said goof.
With the AFC role
right there.
Mr. John Harbaugh. All right, is it?
No, right there, down there. All right, George, come holler at me, bro. Okay, bro. But what you doing? Come holler at me, bro. Get up out of here, Jay. Yes. What's up, bro?
What you doing? Eliminations does the function for 122 would be the spot for San Francisco.
Hey. You doing too much over there. You messing my stuff up, bro. All right, calm down, bro.
Indianapolis, Indiana's 175.
What's up, man? How you living?
Yeah, good.
Everything good, man?
Good.
It is, no, this is San Francisco Bay Area. San Francisco Bay Area does equal 175. That's why the AFC Championship game would have to be
last week, right? But it was always you, nigga. Where you going? It was always you.
For 6 players of age, the coach of the
last time I was always you, nigga. And you knew what was going on, but you didn't say that, man.
So ultimately, the AFC Championship game with 15 wins from in 15. It's basically your Colts for much. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan is 83. Ravens 83. Jonathan Taylor, 174.
Everything is good now, right?
Baltimore Ravens does equal 174.
I got something for you, bro.
Not just to play the club, so we can go So what?
Are you good now, right? I'm good. All of a sudden, you're cool. You got everything for swing, right? You done it.
In the division.
I know.
19 games in the division, 20. Who do they get?
What people join? People join.
I got this weird lighter and love
people join.
So I know the stupidest mistake
Look, you about to drop some shit again. About to drop some shit again because you all because you're a goofy.
Do it.
already doing hundreds on disposable lighters that die the moment you actually need them. And guys, I'm glad this time we can just be
Good.
Knock you up.
Not too loud, my G's.
Okay. To 4 and 5, like Lamar.
Your size a boo-boo head.
Daniels Camacho 45. So this is going to be a dominant Ravens performance at Indianapolis when they win the AFC Championship. Packers against the Eagles. Another stab at the Eagles. Matt LaFleur, they're all talking the bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Every time the first championship was 27
What
years
defense?
of age.
Hey.
5 victories for the Packers and won by exactly 27 points. 3-5 in the playoffs, Matt LaFleur. He get the 6-5 when he beats Philadelphia in the NFC Championship game. Philadelphia 65. I do expect the Packers to lose on Thanksgiving against the Lions. They're going to lose on Thanksgiving, and people got to start the doubt. So I do like that 6-5 from Matt LaFleur by beating Philadelphia. And then to fall to 6-6 in the Super Bowl against Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens does equal 66.
Daddy? Daddy?
Yes.
Now on to Jordan Love.
What?
I can't go to computer.
Tell him, okay.
Daddy,
Don't start crying though when
He'll be 4-2 in the playoffs when he
don't
makes it to
start
his
crying
first
when
game.
this nigga's gone.
Matt LaFleur is Camacho. The third by himself is Camacho 40. With Nick Sirianni, because, you know,
Yo, go get
all Sirianni's games were with Jordan Love.
go get the donut box and go get the ice cream out the freezer.
Okay.
Hey, you know, son, Ravens are...
I ain't say nothing, nigga.
It's just a matter of who they play versus the Eagles or the Packers. Green Bay improved to 4-6 in the conference championship game. Of course, 3-7 is Camacho Philly. But 4-6 is Camacho Levi Stadium.
Where you going, little girl? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
The Eagles side of Green Bay just maybe get the Packers winning side.
Where you think you going?
It's all about the road record. The Packers will be 7-2 on the road. And actually,
Go get
2-4 on the road. What is 3-4 on the road? What is 3-4 on the road?
Where you going, little girl? What you talking about? Go get what I told you to get, boy. Say like. Stay. Come here.
I've slept with many men in my life, and I
This
always
girl
use
always.
this strip on them to make them fully
This girl always.
I'm talking about.
I don't care if you slept with Boo Boo the child, ho. Shout out Johnny Man Shalish. Shout out Johnny Man Shalish in his new Hacian thing. Hacian thing. Just hurry up, man.
Yeah, I know it. Bro, look up, man. It's cold outside. Yeah. We're living in the city right now.
Scouting prospects, scouting Darius Isley, okay, Charles, who? I don't get no fucks right now. I'm in the championship mode. I need a trade. I really don't want to do this trade, but you got a ring now. You got 2 rings because you already got one on your own in your career. So let me propose trade finder. My boy, it was between my boy Wes or Urban. Oh, Unsell gone. Oh, he gone. Oh, he left. I was going to trade Unsell. We still got Cade, though. So we don't really need Kyrie. So we can decline Kyrie because we don't need him. So I got Cade as my backup PG.
Got some new merch. Again, Black Friday sales for sure. Let's get straight to it, man. The Lakers took care of the Clippers yesterday. 135.
Thank you. Straight Blake ass.
AR had 31 and 9.
Straight Blake.
Help her buy the ice cream.
Yeah, he might get me. Talk to him. We're here now. Wow, shout out to one of those.
This is hers. This is hers.
What's mine?
Are you gonna eat it? Because if you're not, put it back. This is what we'll do. Because you like to play. Hold on. These mine. Y'all had donuts. These mine. I'll eat some with y'all.
The same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donut.
Now get up out of here. Give you yours. Get up out of
I want some, Daddy.
here. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, I'll just take the ice.
I'm gonna get you some, boy. Calm down. Cheese face.
Saya. Calm down, Saya. You're an extra kid. Calm down.
I don't fuck with that, bro.
Pull up, bro. Yeah.
He should have been playing. You should have been playing, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, maybe that would have put in.
Nah, bro, that's you lying.
Let me eat one.
Stay back. Yeah.
It's good. It's good. You guys have banana Bob's house something?
Mine had 25, 6 and 6, but he had 32.
Look for them all.
I'm about to say,
That's tough.
Which one?
16, bro.
Mom.
The concern.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
That's crazy.
James Harden. Look, the fact that he can do that every time is crazy.
Your brother said you want to bite your donut.
It won. Yeah, man. Light work for sure. All right, Kobe Brown posted. That's it. A lot of highlights in this game. We'll get to the real highlights after this, though. Chris Dunn crash shot yesterday. Love to see it.
Daddy, you want my face? Look at my face, Maya.
Yeah.
It's Kobe Brown.
All right, go ahead and play a little bit. Chris Dunn with the guys to it, man. Get one to the Clippers, man. We got Kobe at home. They said.
Like, I thought they do white ice cream too. I want just the white. I want the white. That Louis bit.
You funny, bro.
There you go, hey.
You got that nigga whiplash.
Dad, you got A. What? You got A?
I'm getting my boy with that shit for sure. All right, man.
To the Lakers, so
So we believe in the Lakers?
Who the fuck? Who the fuck?
yeah.
I mean, he got a little
Gotta protect the franchise, bro. He's trying to keep a job, bro.
Boy, get up out of here if I make
Get you a job, bro. Protection. James Johnson.
All right. What the?
I just saw it.
Get up out of here.
Nick, even these stars.
What are you doing? Get out.
You got the centers dropping down, shooting guards.
I was
beating up the centers now.
Listen, they're built different, so you gotta bet different.
You know what? You got to
It just spell a T. This is true.
No.
I'm trying to keep customers. I put some 200 in the bonus. That's your that wins. The crown is yours.
LeBron James.
Get out of here, nigga.
Stop me. Let's take the blood, Jay. Give me one. Guys, why do I have to say the blood, Jay? Daddy. Daddy.
What you flashing, Jaylani?
Dad, why is like a blood, James? Why is like a blood, James? Dad, why is like a blood?
The ass hollow the next minute of time.
You saw what I said? Look!
Nah, bro. That's a bar, bro.
I put my name wrong.
Stop playing so damn much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Give me one. You ain't all of it. Give me one.
It's not yours and you keep playing. Get up out of here.
That's mine.
No, it's not. Get out.
No.
Get out.
No. Grab the white stuff.
No.
Yeah, with the white.
$60 million to
White stuff. Get me, get me.
I look at it like Kobe Brown compared to Bradley Beal. Yeah.
Daddy, can you give me another one?
That's all that's left. That's all that's left, Jemiah.
Okay.
Fuck everybody.
No! Give me one.
Kobe Brown. Yeah. I asked him his job, which I don't think. That's my really to go. The Clippers is too.
I ain't shit.
Yeah, because he don't play the bars. He ain't getting something himself. I'm sick of this shit.
I gotta get the stuff now. No, not yet. I'm not bullying. You inside was bullying me, and me inside was bullying you. That's why I was going to my
High quality basketball. That's a fact.
I want to be
Going to the Rockies, so he's killing. I know he probably
job, buddy.
Like he's trying to figure it out. James always getting in situations.
Yeah.
Huh?
Everybody get hurt.
Pick it up. Hurry up. Fantastic.
Sorry.
Now you go to the Clippers.
Get out. You got booties. Get out. You got booties. Get out. Sorry, let him try. You want to pass it? One more what? One more ice cream. Boy, he let you get up. Boy, let him try that. He literally got off the computer so you can play.
I wonder if he like.
Hey, come on.
Yes, if you got it.
Get up on him. J1.
No. My turn. Please.
Because I'm like, that's what I would do. Like, if I was playing, I was playing in Indiana. Yeah. 16 2 years ago.
Okay. Let him try right fast. Saya, he's already on there. Come on, man. Let him try. Saya, let him try a couple times. Watch out. Give him some space. Come on. Say, he got up just to let you play, bro. No, let him keep trying. He's not as fast as you, bro. Relax.
So Philly takes the 2-for-1 with 14 seconds separation from the game clock. And look out. Drummond and Wendell Carter squaring up. Drummond calling for it. Son gets in there. And they've got to be careful here. Mark Davis got in between. You got Jamal Mosley on the floor. Jabari Walker has squared up with Suggs. He's had a chance to get ugly fast, and the officials have gotten in between it in a hurry. Coaches on the floor. So Philly takes the 2-for-1 with 14 seconds separation from the game clock. And Andre Drummond and Wendell Carter squaring up. Drummond calling for it. Son gets in there. And he's got the chance to hit. Mark Davis got in between. You got Jamal
You messed me up.
Hey, y'all back up, bro. Jelani and yes, back up. Because y'all leaning on it, pushing it. Relax.
You only got two times. Daddy. Yes. Daddy. Daddy. I told you try to give mine some space. He's not even listening to me. My turn, Jemiah. You already had so many tries already. Man. You really do it. I'm not going to play.
All right.
Daddy, you sit on the floor. Daddy, Daddy. This is some more donuts. Your turn. Look, this is the pink donuts. That's not the pear donut. Not the pear donut. Look, you can buy one. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
Don't make. What are you doing? What are you doing, my dude? Whatever you're doing, do it off my bed.
Bro, I just want to turn into the pineapple. Pineapple. Lick your skin. Please fall. Daddy, I help you go. Hannah. Hey, no. What's going to turn in? What's going to turn in? It's going to turn in an apple. And then I'll turn it into a strawberry. I will take it and turn it orange. So then, and then you get money, pug. Money, pug. Money, pug. Money, pug. Money, pug. This Right? Correct. Correct. Banana can feel my skin. By the way, you better behave. Blueberry, strawberry, blueberry, strawberry, banana baby. Speed on needing this. My mom's trying to phone this. What if my dad trying to poke her out? Wait, what? Bro! I'm already down here. And I go down. Daddy.